What's up, y'all? Erroneous here, back with a quick Raid Shadow Legends video, and I found something interesting. A promo code generator for brand new players trying to get into the game of Raid. So if you're interested in playing, I want to go over this brand new generator here. It's actually insane. So how do you use it? It's easy. Get yourself free champions just by logging into the game and playing the game. So the first thing you do is select a starting champion. And there's tons to choose from here. Tons of champions to choose from. You've got a legendary Raff-Matab, which is new. Tagore is an epic. He's also a reviver, by the way, as well as Rector Drath is also a reviver. But I think Tagore is better than Rector Drath in certain situations. I also think that Rector Drath's great for Hydra. You've got Ultimate Galek, who's also very strong. Sargala's great. Defense down. Tayrel, defense down champion. A lot of great epics here. Jotun. I would not recommend a Jotun to start. I do recommend going with, if I were to pick the first one, I'd probably pick Tagore or Raff-Matab, because Raff-Matab is actually a resistance champion, and I do like revivers better. So personally, I'd like to go for like a Tagore first. However, Raff-Matab can do some decent damage. It's just Tagore is going to help you from a supporting perspective. And you can get tons of other goodies along the way as well. So not only if you were to go and use this specific link that I'm going to post down in my description below, you're also going to be able to get additional goodies when you select a certain champion. So for example, Tagore comes with additional coins, which is the silver, brews, XP boosts, and energy. So many of these champions will come with additional rewards, epic books as well. That's very, very nice. So say, for example, I choose Tagore for my first champion. Then the steps tell you, they're super easy to use, by the way. You follow the steps up top. Choose your second champion at level 25. And your starting champion you get within 24 hours of playing. So that's really great. Obviously, you're going to get your Kayle or other rare starting champion when you first start the game. But this starting champion will pop into your inbox within about 24 hours of playing, and sometimes sooner. And then you want to choose your second champion. So Raff-Matab is still here as an option. However, I would recommend potentially going with a defense down champion. You could do a Tayrel, who's old but gold. I have a +4 Tayrel on my endgame account, but this is for new players. Tayrel is amazing in the endgame. Tayrel stays in it, and he's a very old legacy champion. He's been in the game forever. Defense down, he's got a decreased turn meter. He's got a big decreased attack on the A1, which lands almost every time. Super powerful epic. I honestly would recommend going with a Tayrel, potentially over Raff-Matab, just because of the defense down. Now, Fane is also amazing too. Now, keep in mind the additional rewards next to it. Because she has additional rewards with the coins and this additional boost here to her, that's potions, which help level her up faster, you could potentially go with this, but that's another option I would choose. Me personally, I would go with Tayrel second. So I've got Tagore, which is a good supporting champion. So if your allies end up dying, then Tagore can pick them back up. Then we've got Tayrel, who comes in and does defense down, debuffs, as well as decrease attack on the enemy, so you're not taking as much damage, for especially good for bosses, boss content. And then, oh my lord, we've got ourselves a Tuhanarok. That is insane. You also have Taragi, and Ugo. Wait a minute, is there Ugo for a second champ? Hold on, did I miss it? Okay, no Ugo here. No Ugo here. But Ugo is also insane. Hold on, that might make me rethink what I want. No, I would stick with the Tagore. So Ugo is last. So that's a hard pick. That's a really hard pick. So I'll go with the Tayrel second. And then last, they also got Mordecai, Taragi the Frog, amazing in Clan Boss. Ugo is insane for Hydra. Alice is an insane DPS. Tuhanarok's insane Hydra, okay DPS. But you do have, remember, your rare starting champion is always going to be a farming champion in the beginning of the early game, goes into mid game, can still be used in late game content. But Alice the Wonder is very strong, and Tuhanarok is also insane. She's a Void Legendary, keep in mind. So personally, I would go with Tuhanarok just because of the fact, even though she's not your DPS, you start with a rare DPS. Alice the Wanderer is great for arena, general progression, but Tuhanarok's great for Hydra, general progression, great for arena. She's an all-around champion, and she's also a Void Legendary, which are the hardest champions to come by. Of course, there are other champions you can choose. There's a Green Warden Ruark who also is a legendary, but I wouldn't recommend picking him over Tuhanarok by any means. Genbo is also a great DPS champion, comes with a rank 4 chicken. The chickens help you level up your champions faster. Again, keep in mind, you could also get a random champion drop. That's interesting. But the random champion drop could be anything. So keep in mind, you could get a rare champion. You don't know what you're going to get, but the random champion drop, you never know. You could get yourself a Void Legendary. If you really want to risk it and gamble, you could get yourself a Void Legendary from a random champion drop. Super cool. Duck the Pierce is great for progression. Yeah, Lemonisi, the Goldwing, is great for early mid-game progression. Great for some late-game content. Accuracy and speed gear, also interesting. Dropping gear into your account that could potentially be 6-star. Yeah, this third promo code bonus is huge. And in the directions here, it says that you pick up promo code bonus, then you click generate link, and then you copy and ready the link. And then after that, open a new tab and sign up for Raid using the copied link. And then enter the generated promo code and enjoy the game. So what I would recommend doing is going with the Tuhanarok. Literally take this link, generate it. It doesn't take very long at all to generate. So those are the 3 champions I would get. The first one within 24 hours, Tayrel within, I believe it was level 25. So you can get to level 25 in a couple of days. It's not really that difficult to get to level 25. And it says your starting champion, 300k silver with Tagore, 10 XP magic brews, 1 XP boost for a day, energy refill. Second champion is Tayrel, 200k silver, an energy refill, 1 XP boost for 1 day, an epic skill tome, and then the Desert Queen promo code, which comes with Tuhanarok. Now this is set to expire soon, so you're really going to want to pick this up if you want to start a new account in Raid, or you're a brand new prospective player that wants to play Raid Shadow Legend. So I would highly recommend this combination, and then you just click get bonuses and make sure that you copy this. Click get bonuses. It opens up a new page here, and it says internal access, bonus deployment interface, bonus reward pack process activated. So if you click get bonus, you enter your username, and then you start creating your account right here. So say for example, I were to start creating my account, I could put Erroneous Newbie. Okay. And I hit next. I create my own password, and then make sure you enter your email. All right. So now that I've entered an email and my name is Erroneous Newbie, now I want to follow this link. I'm going to save my username and pass here. Click to download. Download started. If it didn't start, click here. So you can download Raid. I already have Raid set up. So what I would do is basically it's going to download Plarium Play on your computer, your PC, or it's going to download it on your mobile device like iOS. So just to keep in mind, you can come here, and it does tell us that it's only for new accounts. Complete the tutorial to activate the reward, and you should enter the promo code within 24 hours of the registration date to claim the rewards. And iPhone players must enter the promo codes on this specific web page. Okay, so if you're using an iPhone, you have to use this specific link, which I will post in the description down below. And the rewards might arrive in-game inbox with a delay of up to 24 hours. Again, that's huge. And then I also have additional resources here and information. So you could potentially, for new players, it gets updated. You could try your luck and get yourself additional champions or other potential goodies by entering these promo codes within your first week of playing or your first month of playing. And these are tons and tons of different rewards that you can get on your account. All right, y'all, so I completely messed this up. I was recording, and as you can see, I'm talking in the background, but I'm talking to you while you're watching. You see me talking when actually not saying anything there, but it shows me trying to create the account prior. I couldn't create the account, and I'm now creating the account through a different situation. All right, so right here, as you can see, if you are an existing player, you have to follow these steps right here. If you do not follow these steps, you will not get the reward. So I had to uninstall my Plarium Play and Raid Shadow Legends account. Just uninstall Plarium Play. You don't have to uninstall Raid itself directly, just uninstall. Then use an incognito mode and use the exact same download link to complete your new account. So I'm gonna push all the way through this to show you what I did. All right, so basically you just got to use the new promo code generator link. And so I did it at first. It didn't work for some reason. So I was like, oh, well, let me try something else. Hold on. So I decided to go back to the non-incognito mode. I copied the generator code from the URL once I got there. And then I went back to incognito and posted that URL instead. I'm not sure why that occurred. Maybe there's just an issue with the incognito mode, but you got to do it in incognito mode. I can't tell you exactly why, but you just got to do it. And maybe it's a cache issue or some other reason that's messing up with Plarium Play. I'm not sure, but use it, go into incognito mode, re-enter it, and there you are. I've gotten opened up. So I'm kind of going back and forth here, but if you don't know how to uninstall Raid, just go open your settings, go to programs, uninstall the Plarium Play. So just type in the programs, Plarium Play, and uninstall really quickly. So you go to add or remove a program, type in Plarium Play, and boom, you'll be able to find it. I just opened it up really quickly here so you could actually see, and essentially, I just went in here. I was talking about how to uninstall. It was super easy. I just typed in the program or the installed app. There's Plarium Play. I went over. I said, okay, let me go ahead and delete this really quick. Boom, it deletes. It takes about 15 seconds to delete. You do have to enter why you're deleting. They love to know that information for whatever reason, probably because, you know, they just want to make sure their players are staying in game and they want to figure out why their players are leaving. So deleting the app. Once you uninstall it, then you can go and create your account. So you do have to create a new email account and everything else, by the way. And then once I did that, I went ahead and picked my 3 promo code champions. But this time, unfortunately, Tuhana Rock was not available to choose because she was a limited time champion. So I couldn't choose Tuhana Rock. So I decided to go with Alice the Wanderer. Let me skip ahead a little bit. So I went ahead and did that. I go over here. I said, okay, Alice the Wanderer, it is. Generate the link. They generate the link, and there you have it. You get the download link. You get the promo code. It says get Alice as the promo code. I click on the button here. I wasn't sure if I forgot or whatever. I clicked on the button. Opens up the raid link here. Get the bonus reward pack. Click on it, and now it's going to download the new Plarium Play after you enter your username and password. It's basically going to re-download Plarium Play for you. You got to enter a new username and password. You got to make a new email account to associate with this new account for Raid. Okay, so I went ahead and created my new account, my new email account. I entered a new name. I entered a password here. And then I go to the next step. And now I enter my email that I created. Okay, so there's my new email. And then once I enter my new email, I just hit get bonus reward pack after clicking yes for terms and conditions. I typed the wrong info. And I was wondering, wait, why did I type the wrong info? Yeah, I definitely typed the wrong email. So I went ahead and typed the right email, download started, click on the link once the download starts. And then we just wait a second. We wait for the download. It only takes a couple of minutes. I drag over this here. Boom, I start the link and it's installing Raid again. And so it's installing Plarium Play yet again. And once this is installed, then it's going to open up and you have to basically just log in. It pretty much logs you in right away to the new game. So as that's loading, I was like, okay, let me fix this. And I look over and I'm like, oh, wait a minute. I don't have my freaking audio on. So I turn my audio on in a second here, probably in about less than a minute, so that you guys can actually hear me. So hopefully I could show you the actual video now. I just noticed I've been talking the entire time while creating this how-to, which is extremely frustrating, but I've been talking on mute. But essentially, I showed you how to do everything, and super frustrating. I've been talking on mute. I'm not going to do it over again, but this is how you do it. You saw what I was doing in the background. I went into in private. I first deleted, uninstalled Plarium and Play, went into in private window because I'm a consistent or a current player in game. It won't work with generating a new account if you're a current player in game with Plarium and Play open. So you have to create a brand new account, brand new email. But if this is a brand new game that you're just starting to play, you don't need to follow all these steps that I'm showing you. You just need to follow the original steps. Okay. So you could just create it with the generator. For existing players, the process is slightly longer where you have to delete and uninstall, but it's probably only like 10 minutes tops that it'll take you to do. It's really not that long. It's more just a little bit tedious for an existing player, but it's easy nonetheless. It's very unfortunate. I was talking the entire time on mute. I hate when that happens. Recording errors, man, recording errors, but I'm not going to keep on making new accounts. I think you guys get the point. So we're going to go ahead and complete this, get through the tutorial again, and see if we get the rewards this time with the process that I'm taking now. All right, we're back. We got through it. Michelangelo Chase is still active. We're on our second account, but the second way to follow the steps in order to get your rewards. So this time we do have something in here. There you go. So it does work. It does work. If you're an existing player and for some reason it didn't work because you already had Plarium Play open and installed on your computer, you need to uninstall it, go through in private, use that generator code, which I'm going to put both of them down below in case one doesn't work. Use the other one. It'll bring you to the generator. Now, I think that you need to use the second one that I used, which is what I showed, just because of the fact that it's maybe because it's an in private window that it's opening up to just Plarium to download the game, as opposed to the generator website. So yeah, there you go. I already got the Tagore already on the account to start with, as well as Kale. And then free rewards here that they give you in the beginning. And if I go in here and type my code, I did get the Get Alice code. So I go here. So here is so I get the starting champion Tagore with the silver XP boost and stuff, which is in game here, like you saw. So silver XP boost, 300k on the silver, 10 brews, and an energy refill, which is nice. And then Tayrel, I'll be getting at level 25. And then Get Alice, if I copy that promo code, which is right here, I just showed it, Get Alice. So now we're going to go back, go here, go to the promo code. So we're already going to be starting with, look at that, a legendary hero right when we start, more brews, 300k on the silver. So we get Tagore and Alice right away. And we're going to get Tayrel at level 25, which is really nice. So I'll take it. And he's your defense down champion. Now, if you decided to go without Alice, the damage dealer, because you have Kale already, then I would recommend going with the Ugo as a recommended pick, or Taragi because he's so strong in all areas of the game because of the poisons that he applies to the enemies, especially for clan boss. But either way, there you go. That's how you do it. If you have any questions about how to use this generator, leave some comments down below for me and I'll try to answer them as soon as I can. And what would be your recommended starting champion here in step 1, your recommended champion for step 2 and step 3? I'm interested to know, how would you start out a brand new account in Raid Shadow Legends? Anyways, that's gonna be it for this one, guys. If you have any questions, leave your comments down below and I will be happy to answer them in a timely fashion. Take care.